Hey everyone, it's VM Campos, Magic Fan. Welcome to another streaming Saturday. How's everyone there doing in the chat? I see my settings are wrong as usual, and my Moobot is complaining about the music thing. So it was supposed to... Oh, I see. It only appears in Twitch. What song is playing? This thing tells you what song is playing, but it seems to only tell you on Twitch. But over on Twitch, my moderator thing is deleting it. So yeah, I'm so professional. I need to figure how this out works before I get on the camera. But anyway, how's everyone doing in the chat there? I see you right there, Mark, and other people. Say hello. Let me just try one quick thing. Twitch, moderate a user. So if I just guide to Twitch moderators, I gotta make a note to do this later. Bad connection, you're back. No worries. I was just explaining myself that I need to set moderators. Here we go, / mod username. That looks easy. Okay, let me just do one thing. My chat thing was Pretzel Rocks ban. You must unban. How do I unban? Okay, unban and Pretzel Rock. Okay, do that. The user you are trying to unban doesn't exist. What is this even doing here? I'm trying to mod my music player thing. I guess I'll have to figure that out later. I gotta make a note of that. I thought I had my music player app thing to this properly. Add music player to chat mod later. Okay. So the point of that is that my music is playing, and it's supposed to announce what music is playing, but it doesn't work on YouTube, but it does work on Twitch. But then my chat moderator banned it because it wasn't a moderator, and I don't know. Anyway, I see there's a few people on the chat right there. Welcome. Actually, let me switch over to the amazing cam over here because it's amazing. Hey everyone, how are you doing? So we're gonna do some amazing gameplay in just a moment. I'm just gonna do one quick announcement over here to a couple of discords just to say hello to everyone. I want to kind of maybe officially, because it's kind of my shtick, I want to officially make it that I stream at 11 p.m. Pacific time, because I want to just do a quick announcement under general. I suppose it's my channel, so I can do it where I want. We'll say, hey, everyone here, come hang out as I stream some MTGA. And we'll put the Twitch link, if I can spell it properly, or the YouTube link, youtube.com. Let's do that. And one more little chat over here. So we'll mention this one else. That'll be there. Okay, let's get to it. Everyone that's in the chat here today, welcome. How was your day today? I had a cool day. I went over to play some Commander with people, IRL. That's what the youngsters say in real life. And it went kind of cool. I was once again labeled as the #1 threat for some reason. Why would that be? Just because I'm playing Dimir colors and have OP cards. For some reason I was labeled the threat, even though I had no creatures on the field. Not a lot of cards in hand and so forth, but I guess when you're the elder statesman of Magic, you're like, yes, he's the most powerful of all. The other players, they had some pretty good things as well. Who was there? Geo, he had his cool Itali deck that was pretty fun. And Carlo was there. What was he playing? I think he had Galta. How do you feel emotionally when your opponent plays turn 2 Broco? Well, not as bad as when a person plays a turn 1 Soul Ring, because that's not fun either. But you know, everyone has issues that that they can't stand. But here on Arena, turn 2. Now, depending how my deck is, I could counter that. If I have the what's that one mana counter spell? If I have that, like, who cares? Try to cast your Oko. I'm going to counter you with 1 mana. So we'll see what will happen. But thank you for the question on that, Vladomis. You just earned a game code. Whisper to me, just saying hello, and I'll send you a game code courtesy of Wizards of the Coast. Courtesy of Wizards of the Coast. They gave me game code, so I'm going to give that to you. Okay, let's actually play something, right? Let's go back to the gameplay over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to play some Throne of Eldraine, and we're going to get to Mythic eventually. So you spent the day working on carving. Okay, that's cool. What are you gonna be carving? What are you what are you using? Wood? What kind of wood? You know, I don't know what kind of wood. Teak, oak, balsa wood. My opponent today did a turn 1 Soul Ring. I believe they kept a no land hand. This was Commander earlier. No lands, because they had a Soul Ring, and they kept saying, all I need to do is draw a land, and they did. They peeled a land, they played their land, they did the Soul Ring with those 2 mana, then they did, I think, a Azorius Signet or something. So it's like, okay, you got extremely lucky that you got no lands, but then you got what you needed. Alright, so we're doing the draft here of Throne of Eldraine. Let's see what we got here. Do we want to do a Cauldron Familiar Annoyance deck, where you put out a little bit of cat food and you bring this little cat back to you? Bake into a Pie is there, I like that. Runaway Together is cool. Resolute Rider, I just always gravitate towards Dimir or Orjav, even though they're not always the most amazing, but Mirror Maid, you may have Mirror Maid into the battle, copy of Artifact or Enchantment. I guess there's plenty of those things on the field to steal. Beloved Princess, I don't know. Let's go for the removal. I'm going to go with this Bake into a Pie first. And then we'll see how that goes. I made myself a tasty chai latte, and it's pretty amazing. Nice and chilly. Good flavors. Okay, Spectre Chic, nah. Deathless Knight, 4/2 haste. And when you gain life, return it. After this, you'll post some carvings on the Discord. Okay, cool. I'd like to check that out. Those carvings, for sure. Lash of Thorns +2 and Death Touch. Didn't say please, I suppose. The Griffin, whenever you draw your second card. Let's do the didn't say please. Reaper of Night. The Secret Keeper. Sure, let's see if we can do some Dimir plus... Yeah, some Dimir. Anyway, how's my volume? Was that too loud right there? Moobot timed out press soul rocks for 600 seconds. Reason posting a link without permission. Automated. How do I freaking fix this? Okay, you have to unban pretzel rock. I'm trying to unban pretzel rock. This user you're trying to unban doesn't exist. So how can it not exist? How can it not exist, but then it doesn't let me unban my music player? Huh. Let me just try one quick thing. Roles, Moobot. Streamlabs, let's add a new. Pretzel. Hold on here, Pretzel. Just one quick thing. See, some of this doesn't work until... I guess I'll figure it out later. Because the music player, I wanted to play music. Hey Jan, how are you doing? Yes, it's cool so far, I hope. Welcome. I think this might be your first time. Have you been here before? Anyway, if you have or haven't, you win a game code. And you win a game code. And you win a game code. So Jan, you win a game code. You play Magic Arena, right? You just won a game code. Let me just figure out what I want to do here and I'll get that to you. Oh, the Lucky Clover. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I want that. So, just one more thing. I got too many screens to deal with. Here we go. Okay, so do I want another didn't say please or a memory theft? Reveal their hand. I guess from here we'll do the memory theft. And there's the Shriek, the Tomb Raider. Quick question to the chat, is the volume okay? I think it's a little loud, but you can tell me. Guess I'll try the cat. And this wheel's back here, I guess the thorns. And a witch, or actually run away together so that I can bounce back to do something cool. Drawbridge to give stuff haste, and or the thorns +2 death touch. Yeah, maybe a combat trick. Nothing good here. Corridor monitor will be cool to untap stuff. Makes a fun sound, then I get another counter spell, and then a Shriek. They really wanted me to get the Shriek. Okay, the Fairy Vandal. Frogify, I think I'm going to grab that. Paladin, 2/2 flying. Or Adamant it for a 3/3 flyer. Witch's Cottage, returns a creature. Let's go with Frogify first. I'm surprised that doesn't have a frog sound effect. Yeah, exactly. Frogify, that's a good way to really lock them down. I'm thinking maybe one Reaper of Night if the game goes long. There's a 4/5 for 7 mana, or for 4 mana they discard 2 cards. The Vandal, if I draw multiple cards, might be useful. Fae of Wishes, I don't really have anything to get out of my sideboard. Run away together, maybe. ETB something. So I'm kind of thinking of either Run Away or the Reaper if the games go along. And I think they kind of go along in Eldraine because there's food and stuff. So turn 4... that could be have them discard 2 cards, and then turn 7 you get a 4/5. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna go with the... I need something in the high end, at least. I'm gonna get the Reaper. Maybe I'm not gonna do too many of them, but I'll just get one. Yeah, the Reaper, okay. And another Monitor, maybe. Or the Funeral, nah. The Henge Walker, that could be a 3/3 for 3. Adamant. There's another witch. I'm getting lots of those witches, or I could do the egg that draws me cards. I kind of am thinking nowadays that like everything's got sound effects. 3/2 Menace or a 4/2 Menace Adamanted. Sage is a 2/5 with non-humans. I'm not really doing non-humans. Let's do that. There's a mean gap from when you type to when it pops up. Huh. Let's see. Bog Naughty 3/3 sack. Something gets minus. I might try to do some food shenanigans with that. There's a Merfolk. Opt Reeve Soul. Give me that Reeve Soul. Bantress Paladin. Don't really love anything here. I guess I'll go with that 3/3 flyer. There's another runaway. I'm getting so many of those. I guess that's fine to do some shenanigans. Another didn't say please, and another monitor. That's kind of interesting what's coming together here. Hypnotic Sprite, counter target spell with CMC of 3. Or the Scavenger. I don't really have any... I have a couple of artifacts going on, so maybe that Moonlit Scavenger might be cool to really mess with them. Another Reeve Soul, Unexplained Vision, draw some cards. Let's do a little card draw with that. Let's see if it comes back. I'll get the Reeve Soul and we'll see if that comes back. Enchanted Carriage, a 4/4 for 5 mana. That gives me 2 mouse. 2 mice. Love the art on that, and the little mouse too. Another Paladin. Yeah, just for fun. Let me get that carriage. That might be fun. And once again, like I feel like, shouldn't that have a cool sound effect? Barrow Witches return a knight. There's another Cauldron Familiar. Turn into a pumpkin. Return non-land permanent. I want that, but that'll work well with the cat. Or Charmed Sleep. That's a common, so I might get it back. Cauldron's Gift. The Skewer the Well. Let's do the Well. Ice Queen. She taps stuff, right? Yeah, she taps some things. There's another cat. Okay, I'm going to do a cat deck here without even trying. So Tiny, Reaper, Reeve. Let's do a Reeve Soul. Did I get that Moonlight already? Not yet. Okay, let's do one of these Moonlight Scavengers. Pretty epic sound. Guess we'll go with another flyer and another well monitor and runaway together. Okay, it's kind of interesting. I got something in all the color. I mean, all the colors that I want. That's kind of interesting. I got everything in the colors that I wanted. I'm going to I'm gonna craft a deck in just a moment, but let's change up things for just a little bit. We'll change over to the card cam. Oh look, there's my Black Lotus again. Let me get that out of here. Let's let's go over here. So here's what we're cracking a pack on today. Here's what we've got. Some really interesting things. What does the clover do? The clover doubles the result of an adventure. So it's really amazing. It makes you really lucky, and it gives you 2 of the same effect of an adventure. Okay, so here's the packs that I'm cracking. I don't have any magic cards to crack. Again, I'm kind of doing something fun and weird. So here is a booster pack of Addams Family movie cards. Yes, these are from the 90s. They're creepy, they're kooky, they're spooky, and they're ooky. This is an unopened pack of Addams Family 8 glossy movie cards plus 1 sticker. Amazing. Let me just see here. When is this? This is from 1991. And first of all, they're so weird. Like, these are not the usual shape of regular cards. So it's like really interesting. Just a weird shape. But I kind of like, I like the Addams Family movie a lot because it's kind of got that weird aesthetic that I like. But it's, you know, everything was a card at some point. Let's open this up. I have never opened these up in my life. And so let's see what we get over here. That's kind of fun. This is the sticker. You have Gomez, Morticia, and Uncle Fester. This is the sticker. What's on the back? This is like the classic Garbage Pail Kids that they all, you know, form into something cool. And then over here we have Gordon's Turmoil. Oh yeah, I remember like the plot of this movie is so weird. It's like, you know, Uncle Fester doesn't remember who he is. Is he really Uncle Fester? Etc., etc. So what's on the back? Gordon's Turmoil. Fester. See, they give it away already. Like, you're not supposed to know that he really is Fester until the end of the movie, I guess. Fester does his best to cover for Abigail, and is once again scolded for becoming emotionally involved with the Addams clan. They're not your family, Gordon. I am. They don't love you. I do. They're evil and corrupt and degraded. I can give you that. Yeah, like the humor on the Addams Family movies is interesting. Then we've got Besides Herself Again. Remember those conjoined twins. Then we've got Early to Bed. There's Thing. Granny. How can you trademark the word granny? You can't trademark the word granny. Come on. A Feast for Fester. I'm surprised they didn't trademark Fester. Let me just change my focus just a little bit. I'm always struggling with this so that everyone gets the best view of things. There we go. Alright, so this was A Feast for Fester. Next up is Woe to the World. What is this about? Oh yeah, they're throwing like boiling oil to trick-or-treaters. Oh no, it wasn't trick-or-treaters, it was like carolers, wasn't it? And then we've got On Trouble's Track. So yeah, Gomez was like totally into trains. And then lastly we have the Little One Suspects. So yep, a young Christina Ricci and a young Christopher Lloyd. So, okay, cool. Interesting. Addams Family movie cards. Never opened these in my life. Watched the movie. I enjoyed it. I think I still have it on DVD over there somewhere. And that's kind of interesting. So once again, why watch professional Magic players play Magic when you can watch VM Campos as he plays Magic adequately and cracks packs of like weird and amazing things? Addams Family. I'm totally gonna put this on my laptop. You know how people like cover the logo of the laptop? I'm gonna totally put this Addams Family sticker on my laptop, and people are gonna be, "What's wrong with you?" I'll be like, "I love the Addams Family." All right, let's get back to the game over here. What did everyone think about that? Those Addams Family cards. Were they creepy and kooky and ooky and such? Do one thing here. Yeah, they're kind of different, aren't they? Different cards. You know, from a time of unknown. The unknown times. Okay, so let's get back to our game over here and try to craft this deck. Okay, so what do we want to do with this deck? First of all, we need to change the sleeves, of course. Everyone in the chat there, what do you think? What sleeve should we go with? The classic, anime Vivian, anime Nissa, anime Kiora, Black as My Heart, Fibblethip. That's Swole Fibblethip. I want actually Smole Fibblethip, but they made him Swole. Or the Golden Egg. What does everyone in the chat think? Which sleeve should we get? Everyone knows that the proper sleeve helps you win. So what should we pick? We have the Golden Egg. We have Fibblethip. We have Black. We have Kiora, Nissa, and Vivian. Blinky. We have 1 vote for Blinky, aka unpronounceable character number 2. So yeah, it's kind of cool that when you hover your mouse over it, he blinks and it makes a weird noise, a little squishing noise. Personally, I don't like this sleeve too much because it's like the buff Fibblethip. I want like the little cute one. I don't even remember how I won it. And it's kind of gross when it blinks and it makes the noise, but that's what the people want. So let's get Fibblethip as our sleeves and it'll help psych them out. Okay, besides that, our curve is pretty low power, 21 creatures. And let's see what we've got. So I want a couple of the... Go with the black, maybe? Maybe. I'll come back to that. So I do want a couple of creatures at the high end. Because I think my problem is sometimes I want to get like low-end creatures, but this format's a little slower. So I'll keep there. So you pay 3 and sack of food to get a creature -3. I don't know how much food I'm actually doing. The carriage, it's a 4/4 for 5. Yeah, I think I'll get that one out. Bake into a pie. The paladin, that's got menace. Flyer, I think I'll just put 2 of those. Queen of Ice, yes. The raider draws a card. Hengewalker, sure. Didn't say please. Maybe I'll cut all of those or just leave 2, maybe 1. That's the counter spell. Then we've got the memory theft. Nah. Lucky Clover, yep. Golden Egg, draw a card. Reeve Soul, I'll just put 2 of those. Run away together, 2 of those. Frogify, yep. Smitten, I ended up getting only 1. 4/4 monitors, are you sure about that? Let's bring that down to 2. Mill them for 8, sure. 3, ooh, I ended up getting 3 Cauldron Familiars, that'll be annoying. Witching Wells, probably. Lash of Thorns, nah. Spectral Sheep, nah. So that's 47 cards. 18 creatures. Alright, what do we have with food? Bognati works with food, but what do I have that works with food? 1 bake into a pie. I didn't get any of those witches. Oh man, there were those witches that made food. I didn't get any of those. What else makes food? Just my bake. No queen, henge. Nothing else makes food. So I guess that Bognati won't really be worth anything. Yeah, and then the cat, well, it won't be able to come back from the graveyard, but I suppose I'll be able to bounce it back with the runaway. Maybe I will put multiple runaways. I'll put all 3 runaways because then that way I'll be able to bounce back that Cauldron Familiar. Guess I don't really need those Witching Wells because... Okay, wait a minute. If I control an artifact or enchantment, the Moonlight Scavenger is good. The Bog is a 3/3 flyer. Yeah, isn't it? 5 mana for a 3/3 flyer. Yeah, you know, okay, let me put it back in and then think about that again. Yeah, I'm gonna take out those Witching Wells because I have other artifacts that I kind of like a little better, such as that monitor. Golden Egg draws a card. Hengewalker. Yeah, I'm at 46 cards and I'm not quite... What am I gonna cut? What 6 cards am I gonna cut? 18 creatures. What do we have? Usually 16 or 17. What is it? 16 or 17 creatures in draft. I have 18 creatures at the moment. 17. Okay, so... I have 3 familiars, but I kind of want to do a strategy with that. And I kind of want to mill people with that Secret Keeper. It's just too good to pass up. Quarter Monitor untaps things. I guess this Smitten Swordmaster, it's a 2/1, and I don't really have any other knights to work with. Drop the Henge. Both Henges? This would be a 3/3 for 3. Yeah, I guess that'll be fine. Although they're artifacts, and in theory this Moonlight Scavenger is amazing with artifacts. Just 1 Henge. Okay, let's do 1 Henge out. We still have 45 cards. I don't know. Golden Egg, do I really want that? What's my non-creatures here? I've got 11 non-creatures. I gotta drop that down to math is not my friend. What is that? 6, 3... So I do this almost every weekend and I still don't remember the ratios of... On a 40 card deck, 7 spells. Okay, approximately. So I need 7 non-creatures. I have 3 runaways, but that's supposed to tie together with the Cauldron Familiar, because I won't have a lot of food to bring it back. Yeah, Mark, we both play for a while, and then, you know, it doesn't quite stick for some reason. We're getting old. That's how we have to write it all down. Reeve Soul, Golden Egg. I'm thinking of dropping that Golden Egg, even though it draws you a card. I guess I'll go... I guess that didn't say pleases... But that's got a mill strategy there as well. Ah, man. I cannot figure it out. Okay, I'm thinking I'll be okay if I go down to 16 creatures instead of 17. Maybe drop a Hengewalker, drop the Golden Egg. What about the Lucky, actually? The Lucky Clover, how many... Oh no, okay, here's the amazing draw. If I have Lucky Clover, then I can Merfolk Secret Keeper them twice. That's 8 cards milled at once. So if it goes my way. Okay, let me just do the hard choices here first. I can't do the hard choices. Okay, I gotta do this. Okay, cut 1. I'm just gonna go with a maximum of 2 of these familiars, even though I want them. And then the naughty. then run away on the Merfolk for extra mill. Yeah, I'm down to 42, 2 runaways. Golden egg, yeah, golden egg, sorry. Okay, 41 cards. If I'm at 41 cards here. Yeah, I kind of had... This is kind of like one of the hardest ones to cut. I kind of like a lot of things, but obviously we want to focus. But let's give this a shot. I think this will work. Let me just check one thing right back over here, and then we'll proceed in one moment. Just need to check one more thing. Block terms, chat options, email verification, automated, block terms, permitted. Hopefully it won't be too technical. Yeah. I can hear my neighbor's garage opening up at this hour, 11:45. What are they doing? I know that they are to... Oh, there we go. Pretzel rocks. Okay, let me do that. Moderator. I think I finally figured out. Warning: some of the specified rules are added to Pretzel Rock. Why is that? Why can I not add moderator role? I know. Maybe if I do it over here, just one moment. Let me. Oh yeah, I know why. Okay, unban. Here we go. Unban Pretzel Rock. No, not unblock. Unban Pretzel. What is going on with this? Alright, hold on again, one moment. Hey there, Lurks, how are you doing? Are you lurking? So I know I added that. Huh, why did it do that? What is going on with this? Okay, I'll stop wasting people's times. One moment. Just let me... Okay, added that. And then we'll go back here. How's everyone doing while I figure this out? What time of the day is it for all of you? Okay, so that stayed there. Good. We'll go over here. Okay, we'll leave that for a moment like that. Okay, so back to the action. Yeah, let's give it a shot here with 41 cards. Let's see how this goes. And we'll get to it. It's 8:45 p.m. Sunday, the 10th of November. So my friend is actually visiting Tahiti. And Tahiti is 2 hours behind California, and New Zealand at a certain time there's the international date zone. That's not what it's called. The international date line. What's it called? What's the international date line, right? That's what it's called when you cross that, the -8 or +8 Greenwich Mean Time line in the ocean. Anyway, so she's in Tahiti, and that's 2 hours behind, and she sent me a cool photo of the amazing Scenery. Let me change the audio just a little bit on that. Alright, so they go first. We got a didn't say please and a bake and such. Kind of a little slow. I don't have enough for the counter spell. Corridor monitor's okay. And when we get the third land, it might work out alright. Your partner Alicia's birthday tomorrow. She'll be 4-0. Wow! Congrats to Alicia and HBD to her. And whoops, Ginger Brute. Alright. Now for some reason, why is my Windows is acting weird? Okay, so yeah, congratulations, happy birthday. Hopefully fun stuff is planned. I remember my big 4-0. It felt like only last year. Alright, that is a 3-3 knight. They didn't have a lot of knight going on. They didn't have a lot of knights going on, so... Okay, here we go. Let's get this mill party going on. There we go. Okay, they did have a good amount of knights. They just weren't able to put them into play first before the contender. Nice. Aw, man. How could you do me like that? Alright, so this particular person was able to craft a knight deck. Why am I never able to do it? Okay, so let's drop that. I guess we want to bake the... I want to bake that 3-3. And then we'll have our cauldron. And then we can run away together. And then the secret keeper. Right, so I need a little bit more removal. That's actually some good removal there. First, let me drop the cat. And they have something. Alright, I guess let's remove 3 or less. Power 3 or less. Okay, yeah, let's get rid of that keeper. And then lastly, the merfolk as a blocker. And that's coming together kind of all right. You love how the good token pops up on the screen. Yeah, it like opens up in like a cool little satchel or something. Yeah, the food token. I just got jousted. Okay. Fine. That is a 4-2. And they make that unblockable. And I guess they'll hit me for 5. I guess I gotta block that because I'm sure they've got another combat trick. And I can bring this back. Yeah, the autocorrect. Alright, so well, I finally got that counter spell. I doubt that'll be anything good. So, let's throw back the brute, because I don't have any artifacts. And instead, let's bring in a flyer. I'll bring in the cat in a moment. So when you're doing autocorrect, are you like on a tablet? Or how are you watching that, that it autocorrects you? Alright, that's unblockable. I guess they're gonna attach a, I guess not. Okay. And a 2/1. There's another land. Okay. That chai is so good. I gotta stop buying it. It's just so tasty. Yep, so they're gonna be hitting me with ones. Do I have a way to get rid of that, or am I on a 9-turn clock and I have 3 cards in hand, so what do they have in there? Okay, yeah, let me get rid of that. I gotta spend that on a 1/1. I'll drop the familiar, and then I have a counter spell if they have anything good. I don't know if they're waiting for something on the high end. But we'll go this way. Let's see if they block that. Nope. Okay. Well, the tables might be turning. I have one final card, counter spell. I just noticed I'm playing against a silver player. But I guess sometimes when it pairs you like that, it does determine that, okay, you're pretty good, let's pair you higher, lower, or whatever. Uh-oh, are they going to attach an Embercleave to that? They're going to lifelink that. Let's get rid of that, because then that'll completely negate it and counter them. And then they probably won't have anything good. Okay, that's fine. So then in my hand, I'll keep something good. 4, 5, 6. Now if they do attach a an Embercleave, I am completely shields down, but I'll keep this as a bluff card. Look at how I'm touching my card here. I do have something, Elrond. Don't even try to attack. And we also go up to Bronze Tier 2. Nice. So yeah, I guess that happens sometimes. Let's switch to the amazing camp because it's pretty amazing. You know, sometimes when you're really lucky, you you have that your opponent concedes because you played great cards or whatever. And then like people are like,